Cheers.
Cheers.
We've got a taste of BC's best today on The Express. On today's show. So this is what gold literally tastes like.
That is literally liquid gold, yeah.
Richmond's award-winning winery. BC's Paralympic power soccer team.
Definitely the most intense, stressful position.
The dueling piano show in Burnaby.
The most wonderful thing about this gig is every night is totally different because it goes on requests.
Big Sky's 19th hole adventure.
So what green are you aiming for down here?
This one right down here on the left.
See that and more. Local expression.
Woo!
Welcome to The Express. I'm Johanna Ward. We're all about BC specialties on today's show, from Surrey's star Paralympic power soccer player to heli golf in Pemberton to the award-winning wine here at Lulu Island Winery in Richmond. But up first, we're going to wet our palate in a very different way with the Waterwise boat safety team.
We are the Waterwise boat safety team. We do everything in regards to public education for boating.
Is it okay if I go through a couple of things with you?
A day on the water can be carefree and fun, but for the Waterwise boat safety team, safety is the biggest requirement.
We get donated a boat by Galleon Marine, and we get to go out on the water and talk to the boaters that are out there. So it's really nice, really friendly approach. We just head out there, chat it up with them, make sure they have all the proper safety equipment, the proper registration and licensing.
Can I go over a few of the required and make sure you just say yes if you have them? Okay, do you have a bailer with you? Okay, that sounds fantastic.
So a lot of times the Waterwise team will come up in a friendly way. They have no enforcement authority, so they'll come up in a friendly way and ask if they have, if the boater has certain equipment on board for the size and type of their boat.
So I'm really glad to see that you have your life jacket on there with the whistle on it as well today.
And we're the nice guys. We're not the cops, no enforcement. Usually have some extra stuff, so if they're missing life jackets, batteries for their flashlights, we can hand all that stuff out to them.
Each vessel, depending on the size, has a list of safety equipment it must have on board, from flares to ropes to the all-important life jacket.
Probably the biggest barrier to not wearing life jackets is that it's big and bulky and, hey, I don't need it. And so that's where the inflatables can help. I mean, they can be as small as a small pouch on the waist, you know, smaller than a fanny pack. So it can be very inconspicuous, but it can help save a life.
2, 1, 0!
The Life Saving Society recently had an event, Ready, Steady, Inflate, to encourage boaters to wear life jackets.
Life jackets are the #1 safety equipment on board boats. It's really important to wear them at all times. They will save your life. The water out here is considered cold all year round, and if you were to go into the water, a life jacket is the first part to save your life.
And while some boaters are a little wary when it comes to the Waterwise team approaching, most people are pretty receptive to their message.
Boat safety team, we just do public education on boating safety.
I think you guys look great. Fantastic. I've been out here a few times, and glad to see that you do something like this, because I mean, today is pretty quiet, but you can on the weekend. It's just a zoo, right? A lot of people coming out, and I think education and prevention is probably the best thing you can do.
I'm Erin Shaw in North Vancouver for The Express.
Funding for this segment brought to you in part by Campion Boats of Kelowna.
During the summer, when they're not out on the water, the Waterwise boat safety team is out and about at festivals and events promoting boating safety. You're watching The Express, a show that's 100% BC shown and BC grown. And today we're touring the largest winery in the Lower Mainland, Lulu Island Winery, that's got some big wines and some big news. I always think of owning a winery as a really glamorous lifestyle, but it's actually a lot of farming involved.
It is a lot of farming. We are an agricultural land, and it's a lot of hard work. Every plant is individually taken care of. Everything's manicured.
A handcrafted boutique winery, Lulu Island opened in 2009 and planted Richmond's first vines.
These vines were planted in 2007, so they're 4 years old, and there's 10 acres of orange muscat dessert wine grapes planted.
These are the grapes right here?
These are what's going to be grapes. Yeah, they're in their earliest stages. So when they mature, they'll be big purple grapes, but that's what they look like.
Wow. It almost looks like broccolini.
No veggie wine at Lulu Island. They offer 20 varietals currently made from Okanagan grapes and fruit from Richmond and the Fraser Valley.
I think I want one of these for my apartment.
Yeah, wouldn't we all? You need a big apartment, though.
Definitely. An even bigger apartment for the press. So this is actually where you put all the fruit in.
Yeah, all the grapes go in the top there, and they tumble around in the cylinder, separating them from the vines. We're unique in that we keep all of the fruit together during fermentation, so we use the whole grape.
That unusual process is worth its weight in gold.
We were at the All-Canadian Wine Competition, and we won a gold medal on our very first entry ever on our Riesling Chardonnay ice wine.
So this is what gold literally tastes like.
That is literally liquid gold, yep.
Wow, that's amazing. 60% of the wines here at Lulu Island are exported. 40% stay here at the winery so you can taste them. And we're going to try some more of the favorites coming up. Right now, we're going to find out why the Paralympic sport of power soccer is making big news here in BC and beyond.
It's the most fast-paced and competitive electric wheelchair sport there is.
Power soccer is really exhilarating. It gets our adrenaline pumping.
Team Canada is practicing penalty kicks.
Definitely the most intense, stressful position.
Good thing goaltender Keith Knight has nerves of steel.
The pressure doesn't get to me, especially in a big competition.
Keith started playing power soccer 18 years ago, thanks to his grandmother.
He was the only child on an all-adult team. And he just loved it.
Oh, she's definitely my biggest supporter. She makes sure I get to all my practices and all that, yeah.
Canada's national team trains in Vancouver, and this group, including Keith, well, they're training for the Power Soccer World Cup.
Right now I'm off school for a semester. I just finished my diploma at Kwantlen, so I'm looking to go back and get my degree, but I'm taking some time off so I can focus on soccer. So we want to win at the World Cup.
And part of achieving that goal is amping up their equipment.
We are all like plugging our chairs into the programmers, and we're trying to adjust them to bring up the acceleration, the turning speed, because you can spin and then turn your chair around, whole 180, hit the ball from behind you.
She's really a competitor. When she first started, she used to say sorry when she took the ball away from you.
I think I did say sorry, but I don't know about that.
She doesn't say that anymore. She just takes the ball away from you.
It builds a lot of confidence, and every kid needs a sport.
But not every kid has become the best of the best at their sport.
As much as I'm going to coach them, they coach me. I'm learning constantly from them. They will always teach me more than what I could ever teach them.
But I love seeing that impact on my friends and how they grow and become more confident. And I've grown and become more confident from playing. That's one of the reasons it's allowed me to go to university. I feel more confident.
We're very proud of you. Yeah, we're very proud of him.
The team looks pretty calm, despite the fact that they'll be competing on the world stage in just 3 months. Looks like Keith's grace under pressure may be starting to rub off on them. I'm Bianca Solterbeck in Surrey for The Express.
The Power Soccer World Cup happens this October in Paris. And the team is still fundraising for the trip, so if you'd like to help them out, you can go to sportabilitybc.ca. You're watching The Express, and we have more from Lulu Island Winery in Richmond and these experiences that are unique to BC coming up.
After the break,
this is our blueberry. We're our #1 bestseller.
A VIP tasting at Lulu Island Winery.
Very soft, fruity flavors.
Woo! Big Sky's Helagolf Adventure.
It's incredible up here. It's pretty crazy. Just looking out over the golf course so high up.
You're watching local TV on The Express.
Actually watching the ball just soar through the air, it's pretty amazing.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by...
The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.